everyone, how are you doing? My name's Tim. I work for Computing at School, otherwise known as CAS, and I imagine you're thinking of lots of activities to do, lots of things to keep you moving, keep your brain thinking. I thought, why not marry two of the things I get the most fun out of, the things that I'm most passionate, and have you guys having a go at some of these things as well. I'm very passionate about computing, hence why I work at Computing at School. So I thought, why not do a few exercises that enable you to drum and also to do some computing. And let's go explore, shall we? I'm going to give you a few little sample things of what you could go and find, and you can join in then. Oh, first of all, yeah? Yeah, you see, a wooden spoon and a pan makes noise. You could do that. Box. Boxes are great. Boxes have a nice deep tone. We could turn it this way. Choice is up to you. This is a box. You probably have a box somewhere in the house. This is a toy. In fact, he's a friend. He is not a drum, so I won't be using him. We are in agreement here, aren't we? Do you have chocolates in the house? We have, I have consumed a substantial number of celebrations. This is an empty box. What a greedy man I am. Pencil. These are pencil drumsticks, right? But you can use pencils. Yeah? Cool. So, I'm going to give you 1 minute. Go away, find an object. Maybe find something to play with. Or you can just use your hands. Come back and we'll make some drumming noises. Welcome back. I hope you've got an item. I'm going to stick to this box. In fact, I'm going to use my hands for this one. Okay, so drumming and computing, they have a lot of things in common. Perhaps not obvious in the first instance, but when I start demonstrating a few things here, you'll start to clock that there's a lot of things that you can do in drumming that you can do in computing as well. So take your item, whatever it is, your pan, your box. Here we go. I'm going to demonstrate to you what we call a pattern, which is basically, in drumming terms, a sequence of notes. This could also be a sequence of steps in computing, which we call an algorithm. But in this case, we're just going to do some drumming, some very simple drumming ideas. So I'm going to do 4 taps on this box. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Not that exciting, but what if we repeated it? So say repeated it once. That would make 8 notes, right? So it'd be two run-throughs of 4 notes. So here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're creating a pattern, and we've repeated it once. This is repetition. So this is also what we call a loop. We've created a loop where we've created 4 notes and we've played it twice. What if we did it 3 times? That would be a loop of 4 notes played 3 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah? That's cool, isn't it? So we have a repeat loop. We have a pattern. Let's make a sequence. A sequence is slightly different. So a sequence is when you take, you make a variation in the pattern. So it's a slightly different pattern. We could take, for example, 4 notes, but then we could say make it twice as fast and do 8 notes. So let's have a listen to that. So let's play 4 notes, and then in the same space, double the time and play 8 notes. I'll demonstrate. Yeah? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you got got 8 notes, which are actually in the same space as those 4 notes. We've got played 4 notes, then 8 notes played twice the tempo. You could even double the tempo again. So in the same space that you had the 4 notes and the 8 notes, you could have 16 notes. So why don't we play a loop consisting of 4 notes, then the 8 notes, then the 16 notes, and that'll give us a bit more of an interesting sequence. So here we go. 1. So you're thinking here, we got sequences, we've got a loop. You can then maybe think about your mum and dad to play along with you, get your brother and sister to play along with you, and you can start creating a sequence where your brother could be playing 4 notes, you could be playing 8 notes, mum or dad could be playing 16 notes, or you could flip it around. And then you can start thinking about the sounds that you're making. So, for example, oh sorry little bear, you could take a box, and you could take a box, and you've got different noises. You could have 4 notes on one item and 8 notes on another, and you start to get a slightly different sound. So, but we want to make noise, don't we? So let's bring the pot in. Oh yeah, and you'll tap very lightly because this will be too noisy. So here we go, the pan and the box. Here we go. So you can make it sound a bit more like a drum kit. But notice every time I'm doing this, I'm creating a loop, and it's basically a sequence, and we can change the sequence up, much like a drummer does. Use your imagination, use your creativity. You can start making different sounds, in different ways. All you're doing here is creating different sequences of notes, repeating them, varying them, getting different people involved in making them. It's always more fun to do things together, I think. I'm on my own here. I'm not on my own here. I'm on my own here, making noises, having fun, learning, playing, being creative. And that's what you can do. And you can learn different computing concepts without ever needing to get onto the computer. We've learnt quite a few things today. We've learnt that drumming doesn't have to require a drum kit. We've also learnt that computing doesn't require a computer. But we know that both things go together. You can create sequences, you can create patterns, different patterns within a sequence. You can repeat them, you can do things at different tempos. And the best thing is you can do it with your family as well. So go away, have fun, be creative, and I hope that life is treating you well and that you are safe. Thank you, and I hope to see you soon.